question.
Word. Alright, so shout outs to Kool Herc, the father of hip hop. Shout outs to Bam, who came after her. Shout outs to Grandmaster Flash, who came after Bam. So what I want to know is, who was you listening to get you into the culture of hip hop? We'll talk about Big L in a minute, but I just want to know, like straight up, my favorite, Cold Crush. Cold Crush. What element of hip hop and who got you into like, yo, I just want to be hip hop?
You said it was Cold Crush. We used to buy the cassette tapes. It was at Harlem World. They was doing the routines, and you pop that little cassette tape in your little box and shit, and you like felt the energy and shit. Cause the crowd, you hear the crowd and shit. Oh, damn, this shit was live. All the girls say, "Ow," you know. Yeah, you be like, damn, they fucking after this shit. You know? They was like, damn, these niggas getting some pussy after this shit with no money? I need to do this rap shit. You know, like they had the routines, like the routines was crazy. Next question.
So honestly, I consider you the father of similes. Why? There's one, because like I sent my father to the store to get me something for Christmas, and it was a goose. And he, instead of giving me a triple fat goose, he got me a golden goose. And the reason why I wanted him to get me a goose, because you said my pockets stay fat like a goose down. And I knew about the triple fat goose. You are the father of similes in MCing. What gave you that style? Is there somebody that you heard? Somebody? Okay, what gave you that?
You know, I'm a dude that's gonna keep it thorough. You know, when I heard Kane was that nigga. I'm listening to something, no, it wasn't something wrong with Biz, it was something funky. When he said, I get a girl's a kiss of death just like a vampire. Stomp out MCs just like the campfire. You know how hard you gotta stomp out a campfire? So I'm like, damn, if he's stomping a nigga out like that, you know, that shit made me say, damn, I gotta get nice. He said, that's when he said, I'm like Shaft, so cool that you feel the draft. I'm like Superfly, I live and do or die. I give the girls a gift of death just like the damn. I give the girls a kiss of death just like the vampire, and I stomp out MCs just like a campfire. After disposing of everybody else, Big Daddy came to go for self. As I announced rhymes to make the party bounce. When I finish, pass me the 40 ounce. Something before I grab a brew. This is something funky from me to you. And he said some shit. He said a rhyme and he ended like the Jackson 5. I'll be there. I was like, fuck, man. This nigga's like this that exists. You know, I'm a lyrical nigga. I like lyrics. I like lyrics over substance. All that goofy shit that's going on right now, that's not it right now. You know, niggas always tell me, yo, this nigga's nice. And I say, give me a quote from your favorite rapper. They can't give it to me. Like, what makes him so nice? Just name one line.
Can't do it.
Ah, he nice though. Name the line.
Can't do it.
You know, I'm from an era with substance. There's substance, there's music. Either the music made you feel good or the lyrics had substance. All this goofy kindergarten shit, nah, man. If I'm Picasso, most of these niggas are finger paint. You know, because that's how it is. But next question.
I'll do one more. I want to do one more. Shout outs to everybody here. Shout outs to Spades, you know what I mean? Shout outs to DJ E. Shout outs, you know what I'm saying? Everybody here, man. I mean, we appreciate you. We appreciate you coming through. We appreciate you just taking time out to rock with us. Everybody that's here, we appreciate the culture of hip hop. We appreciate the love of music and all that. So, straight up and down. All right, so Big L touched our hearts, man. Rest in peace, Big L, man. And it to us, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Philly, and a lot of us we're implants from VA. There's a lot of VA natives here, but we figured that Big L was like he came from you, just his style. He came from you, like this wordplay, the way his delivery. That was L's style. Silk, what up, man? So I want to know when you just let us know. Take as long as you want, take as short as you want. When you met L, what you thought about L, how L affected the culture of hip hop, and when we lost L, how did that affect you?
I was doing an autograph signing in a store called Rock and Wheels on 125th Street. L comes in, it's him, let's say you his man, right? Him and his man. He don't come to me, he too cool for that shit. Tell that nigga I want to rhyme for you.
Oh shit.
So the dude come up to me and say, yo, he want to rhyme for you, he nice. And you know, in New York, at that time, I heard like a million niggas, so I'm like, yo, man, I give him my manager number, and he called my manager, he rhymed for my manager, and he's nice, I fuck with him. So he said, I sent his man back over there, his man come back. He said, fuck that. He rhymed for you right now, and if you don't like him, he won't never fuck with you again. Word? All right, tell him to rhyme. He rhymed. No doubt, true story. He was finished. I was asking for all his numbers. Let me get your number, get your beeper. You know, that's when the beeper shit was in. You know, and I watched him grow up, and it took a while. You know, it wasn't easy because he signed to Sony, so we thought he was on. Devil's Son, he was on. But then Nas came. And it wasn't like Nas was crazy nice than L. For the first time, you had a lyrical nigga with the amazing all-star cast. Primo,
LES, he was here earlier.
LES, Q-Tip, Large Professor, and Pete Rock. All these niggas at they prime, that kind of like overshadowed L. Yo, we gonna go with Nas right now. We gonna put that push behind him, and then like right after that, here comes the Fugees. We gonna put that money behind the Fugees, and L got kind of mixed up in the sauce, which was a blessing because then he went independent. We was doing independent already, and he said, "Yo, I'm gonna do my independent records," and it was dope because when you independent, you get to do what the fuck you want. You don't have nobody telling you. Do the club record, you need our radio record. Nah, he just, and the first record he came with was Ebonics. Ebonics took 2 years because he wanted to make sure every verse was amazing. It worked. You know, and then he had like 4 records in the chamber. And then he was, nobody know, he battled Jay-Z. He battled that. Now, don't listen to the Stretch Armstrong and Bobito shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about them on the street battling. That shit at Stretch Arm and Bobito came after they battled with the respect and love that they had for each other. That's why that took place. He said, I'm about to sign a Rockefeller, and I got 5 songs in the chamber. You know, and that's how it went. And he unfortunately got killed. And that's where Cam got his chance. You know, the difference was Jay and Dame was mutual on L. Cam was more Dame. So they put Dame on, and Jay was like, I ain't approved this shit. And that's where it started to go topsy-turvy. You know, but Jay really loved L, and L loved Jay, and that was dope, you know?
Wow, that's crazy, man. Give it up for Lord Finesse, the funky technician. I mean, the beats, we didn't even talk about the beats. I said that was the last question. One more question. You had done, I mean, straight up and down, word to my sons, word to my daughter, word to my family. I just learned today that you did suicidal thoughts for Biggie. See? I didn't know that. If you don't know what suicidal thoughts is, if I die fucking, I want to go to hell, because I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell. That song, Lord Finesse produced it. So it's a lot of other sleepers that y'all don't know that Lord, you know what I mean, that Lord Finesse produced. What is, I know it's hard to pinpoint that one joint that's your shit, but as we talk at this moment right now, and as it come to your head, what's your joint right now that you produced, and what artist that did that record?
Dr. Dre. Oh, yeah, he did the message.
I did the message. That was dope.
That was dope.
That was my song before it was Dre's song.
Damn right. Tell him.
You know,
Tell him.
one of my favorite songs that I say was my favorite because they came to the apartment and we just went from scratch. I found the bass line and the drums and they was rhyming to me and I'm like, oh, this shit gonna be crazy. It was Trends of Culture, Off and On. They came to the house and I was like, yo, say the rhymes I'm gonna say. And it wasn't like super lyrical, but it was original. It was dope. I was like, yo, this shit is hot. You know, and I had the bass line and I made the beat with them sitting there. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what, to me, what production is about. When you producing somebody, you should have them there. They tell you what they like, they tell you what they don't like, and y'all come up with the formula together. I'm a tell. That's how I consider myself. I'm a tell. If you come to me and say you want a dope outfit, sure I got some motherfucking outfits in the closet for you. But I got some fabric in the back. If you give me a minute and I size you up, I'm gonna hit you with the new fabric. And then you're gonna have something new. Cause them suits been in the closet for a minute. They look nice. Been in the closet for a minute. But if you let me size you up, I'm gonna size you up with a suit that nobody never had. And when you come into the party, it's over. That's what production is about. All this, yo, I got a beat CD. Niggas are beat makers. They're not producers. Producers when you sit with the artist and y'all create that magic together. That's what it's about. And if you selling your beats for $50, fucking hang it up. Hang it up. Because if you're great at something, it shouldn't be for fucking $50. You know, take your time with it. Where can I go with this? I could go like forever with this shit.
Dilla, what do you think about Dilla?
Dilla was one of the greatest. You know, Dilla is definitely up here. You know, if you ask me who's my favorite,
Who's your favorite?
I would say Premier. You know, I don't have nothing against Dilla, but Premier been rocking since the 80s. Premier got over motherfucking 1,200 placements. 1,200. And you know, when you say Premier, you can say, well, do he got plaques? He worked with Jay-Z, Nas. He worked with the greatest niggas. And then he took like regular niggas like motherfucking Group Home, J-Rule, Big Show. He took his own niggas and made them hot and made classics. He didn't make good songs, he made classics. If you throw on Come Clean right now, it's crazy. You know, if you throw on Living Proof right now, it's crazy. He taught me that you can work with the greatest or you can work with regular niggas. If you love them, then you're going to hit them and you're going to make them classic. You know, so Prem got classics, and when we go to that, if you could name another producer that matched with Premier, I wouldn't even argue. You know, Dilla was crazy, but I just think Dilla, if he went a little longer, you know, would have been crazy. But Premier's still going. He worked with people from Biggie, Nas, your dopest niggas. Christina, he went to Christina. He did, look, he did Nas, he did KRS-One, he did Rakim, he did Kane. It's like with Premier, he did everything. But Guru, yeah, I can't produce. I can't forget Guru and shit.
Favorite MC.
Favorite MC.
Favorite MC.
Nah, I need like 10.
Well, all right.